Well, good morning. We are on another little adventure, and this time the wooden boats kind of caught my eye. I'm always interested in the old Chris Crafts and Garwoods. They had Dodge uh, made boats. There were so many back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and back in the good old days. So we're going to look at a boat castle and boathouse, and they are here by Alexandria on a little island there. It's the castle is on its own island, and it's got a museum apparently there. I just watched the YouTube, so I will put that in the remarks section of this. And anyway, you can go search out the wooden boats and Bolt BOLDT castle, and it's up here at the mouth. I shouldn't call it the mouth because the mouth of the well, you've got clouds in the way. The St. Lawrence River is up here to the north of here's Quebec, so it's north of Quebec and goes down into Lake Ontario is right here, and this is New York, and this is near Alexandria, New York, and that's they got the thousand islands. I learned is where Thousand Island dressing got its name. So I learned something every day. So what we're doing here is also my friend Guy died. He was the guy that got me into flying, and we grew up in New Jersey, and he was from Short Hills. I was from Summit, which was about 25 miles from New York City, right out in here. And he dated my sister for a while. He's still friends of ours until he passed away a few weeks ago. So we'll be making a little pass here, memorial flyover he was Camden and Rockport, just up from Knox County Airport. That's the largest airport in the area. So we'll be taking off there to the north for a little low pass, say goodbye to Guy, and then we'll zip on over here. It looks like 40 minutes. We'll try to get going, and then we're going to get in the float plane and fly around the Thousand Islands to see what that's all about in there. Great area where the rich and famous used to go play in the summertime with their fast boats and fast times in 20s, 30s. Anyway, the boats kind of were passé after the Second World War, but you'll see plenty of that. So let's fly. Click that, and that's the King Air. And I don't know where all the white caps are. There. Beautiful spot. Beautiful airplane. So we got to get going here, ready to fly and go outside. And again, we're going to head north, so we're heading 029. So this is runway 3 for 030, and it's actually heading, not quite, it's supposedly heading 029. They round off on the number of the runway, and you know that. So we got to take the brakes off, and I want to put the sun. It's already looks like it's in the morning. But no, it must be late in the day, because we're heading north and it's off to our left. See if I'm right. Yeah, it was late in the day. So we're going to put it earlier. Let's see, right here. It'll be behind us, and shouldn't be in our eye flying to the west. We'll get that out of the way. We have high definition. So here we go, full blast. Sorry about the noise. We'll quiet it down when we get up to camp. Gear up, flaps up. Okay, we'll see should be heading north, and we'll be flying over. Yeah, we're almost over it right now. Whether this is Camden right here, we'll do a slow roll if we're there, or the next little area where we'll look over here to the left. I'm not sure if that's Camden or Rockport there, and we'll look right here. Down. Yeah, I think that was it back, but I'm not sure. I don't have my. And we'll just do another little roll in case he's right in that area. That's Camden right there. Okay, now we're heading around. We're gonna go start getting out here. Yeah, that looks like Camden and Rockport, right back in there. And it could be right in there. I'm sorry, I don't know my Canadian coast. Goodbye, guy. We love you. We'll get up to altitude here, about 35 or 40,000 feet. And we'll look at what it looks like going across Maine over to New York. And we'll look back once more. There's 1,000 islands off the coast of Maine also. And 20,000. We're Mach 1.35, and we'll get up to our scooting altitude. And a lot of lakes up in here. I never did a lot of flying, or I got to I got to Maine once. I went to Blue Hill to see my friend Ben, who I met in California many years ago. He's gone too also, and I'm still here. 24,000 feet, and we'll look over on this side. We'll check our sun just to make our ground look as sharp as we can. And we can go over to the left a little more. But I think the little bit north of our yeah, look at that river. Wonder if that's the beginning of the Connecticut River up there, heading south between New Hampshire and Vermont. I learned that from flying around. I grew up close to the Connecticut River in the summers in Connecticut. And then the Connecticut River went right through Northampton, where I first rode in a Garwood. We lived in Northampton, Massachusetts. Okay, 34,000 feet, and that's pretty good. So now we go inside here and click on our, see if we can get We got to do this again. Yeah. So we're 37.5. We should probably be at 38.5. But let's. We don't have to worry about that because we're not real. And look, that's looking down in the sun. So we'll look back. We'll look back this way at where we're going. A little bit hazy today, and we are 182, and we can go ahead and fix that altitude. We got the throttles all the way up, so we're at Mach 2.23. So we're getting along at true airspeed is 1,300. We're coming up on 1,300 knots, which is well over 1,500 miles per hour. I don't think they ever run these wide open, but we'll look at it here. And when we see a big lake, I'll try to identify it. And we can just leave it like that. Let's see if our chart comes on here. I don't know why it's acting weird on me. Acting weird. So we could see if we can get our heading. Doesn't want to track. And let's look at the chart, see if that's on here. See how far off we are. Look, and so we have to go out to, yeah. So when we go out to our full distance, now we can run it out to 200. There we go. So we're doing pretty good, and we should maybe see the St. Lawrence River come in. MPV. Let's see what that is. Our Montpelier, Vermont. Wow. I remember Montpelier, Vermont. I mean. Montpelier, Vermont, and see what this is. New York, Adirondack Regional. So the Adirondacks, that was a rich playground also. SLK, Saranac Lake, don't know that. And doesn't come up. So let's see what this says. I think that's Alexandria Airport and Ontario. New York. And we could go a little left. Here's a big lake up here. Let's see what that is. So that is Lake Champlain, and that's the Vermont-New York border. So we are at 280. We can get this straightened out now. So Lake Champlain, we're right on the border, and I think that runs down and becomes the Hudson River. But don't. Yeah, Lake Champlain. So we've got a little ways to go, probably 100 miles. And let's go change this. So it's following the bug now. So I got full autopilot. It's got the shimmy shakes going, which we'll look back at Lake Champlain. So I didn't miss that, and then we got interesting topography here in northern New York, and Saranac Lake and Tupper Lake, Lake Placid is up along in here. Picking that out among all these lakes, I'd be working real hard to do that. I think I see the St. Lawrence coming in up there, probably with a little loss of brightness when I upload. You can't quite see that, but it runs right along there. There's a waterway. That has to be the St. Lawrence coming down. Again, we are heading for airport. I think it's called like Alexandria. There's a little airport there. I'm not sure. I see the little town of Clayton, but I can't see Alexandria right now. Let's see here. I don't see it. Anyway, I do see the St. Lawrence coming down, and this should be close to our destination. Let's look at our chart here again. See how we're doing on staying on course. Yeah, we're pretty good. We could come left a little more. That's all right. We need to maneuver to land. So staying a little bit north, we'll pick up the St. Lawrence coming in, and think about what's going to happen when we get into our Cub and fly along with the old wooden boats. You probably don't like to be called old wooden boats. Just wooden boats. Don't have to add the word old to that. Yeah, and I can kind of start seeing more islands on the river. So that's 1,000 islands, and then here we start seeing Lake Ontario coming in. So we need to start down. We need to take the autopilot off. There we go. Take the power off. Drop the nose down. Let's look at our chart. See how we're doing on our chart. So we're going to be flying around in here in the Cub, and then I can see the airport right here, which we're not going to be landing at. Make sure that it might just be because I wanted to pick a big enough airport. So this one we're over. I think it's this one that that we're flying over. Oh, I think that's an Air Force base. That's an Air Force base right there. So I just wanted to be a little bit closer to the river up here. So we could have landed at the Air Force base, but let's see if I see the other airport, which the little town here is. I think it's Alexandria. I'll check that out a little better. And we're coming up 18,000 feet. And here I see the little airport right there. So we'll go out and about and KART. So we'll get that on the radio. Nearest airport, KART, Watertown. Watertown. Select a runway for landing. So we're going to land back to the east.
Kilo Alpha Romeo Tango traffic 527D 527 Delta 4 miles north 5,300 feet inbound to land runway 7.
So I can't see the airport right now. So we'll just go ahead and bring the chart up again. Maybe the airport's right in there. Lost the airport. Get the chart out. We're doing a crosswind. For 5,000. We need to drop down a little more. We'll put our brake up. What's our speed? 200. Need to slow down a little bit more. Get back on the tail. There. Oh, there it is. Okay. Put the wheels down and the flaps down. And slow down. And now we're 180. So let's see if we can't come around. Get this out of the way so it doesn't get in our view. Come up on some power. Get rid of the air brake. Well, let's just land on the other runway that way. It's a little easier. We don't have to wrap it around my finger. Flaps are down. Come on, baby. There we go. I'm getting where taking time to stay on the taxiways and everything just takes too much time. Cuts into my talking time. Yeah, this last little bit we'll get on the taxiway. And I see the gas pumps, so we'll just go to the gas pumps. There's the fire truck. You probably sense that something hot coming in. There we go. And turn it off. So now we're going to go check out some wooden boats. There we go. So I guess it's Watertown is I don't see Watertown. There's Watertown and the little airport. Yeah, and then Alexandria is going to be up here where the Alexandria Bay and Alexandria are up near Bolt Castle and Bolt B-O-L-D-T Yacht House, which is right in the middle of the Thousand Island, and probably within 30 or 40 miles of Lake Ontario. So that's the story. I'm going to stick with it, and we'll just look around the airport here, see if we're missing anything. And I didn't get the feeling that there was a tower here, because we didn't have any communication, but we got fuel. That's good. It looks like there's quite a few people here by the looks of the cars parked over there. We got it. There's our bus. Okay, so I got lots of fuel trucks running around. I think the computer does that, trying to make it look realistic. Looks pretty realistic. Turn out the landing lights, taxi lights. Okay, thanks for riding along, and bye, Guy. We love you. What a life. What a run. And I'm fortunate to still be running around with my training wheels on. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.